And it is Mane's goal that has done for Liverpool what they had to do and get all 3 points. So as I say, it's over to the champions next on Wednesday, and it really is a bumper Wednesday night. We'll bring you the first half and then all the action of Leeds, Chelsea at Ellen Road. Leeds, of course, remember, in the drop zone now for the first time since October, and also at the bottom, Everton looking to make it 3 wins in a row are at Watford. Then on Thursday, a massive North London derby, one which Arsenal win, they're guaranteed Champions League football next season. Villa then stay in the bottom half, 3 to play for them, of course, including on the final day at the Etihad with 43 points. But a reminder that Liverpool have gone back level on points with Manchester City at the top, played a game more, and they're still 3 goals worse off, but the top 2 locked on 86 points. Villa Park, from him, we can go to the manager. Here is Jurgen Klopp.
Well, Jurgen, tonight to give your team massive credit for somehow finding a way.
Thank you. Thank you. So do I. Massive result, massive performance. After all the games we played, after the game we played on Saturday, after the early change, all these kind of things, after not a good start, where Aston Villa adjusted everything, what hurt us a little bit. We needed time, set up a pretty new midfield, and then we need time to adapt there. But in the moment when we started playing football, then you saw where the weaknesses are of a diamond system which Aston Villa played. I played around that. Very important response to the 1-0. It's just, I don't know, but I think it was offside.
Yes, it was. Do you want to talk about that? 'Cause it doesn't sound. It's maybe a better time to talk about it now that you've won.
I mean, if you think I only speak about this thing when we lose, because it's just a problem, and we have to solve that. And the situation, let's just play on. And in the end, it's okay a little bit later, whenever 3-4 passes, but we are under pressure in that moment, and they didn't really leave they stayed 30 yards in front of our goal. So for us today, not important. I mean, in general, we could really think about how we could sort that. But then response really good, 1-1, and it was clear. Yeah, we have to keep going. So mentality of the boys obviously outstanding. Loved it. Had to dig deep. In the end, fine. Aston Villa didn't. Yeah, they had obviously moments, but again, offside here, offside there, and then there were 1 or 2 moments where we had to defend them with the centre halves in the 6-yard box because of the quality of Villa, Ingsy, unbelievable, Watkins, and these kind of things. That's really tricky, but yeah, we did it, and really proud of the boys.
Did you feel like in the early part of the match, with the schedule you've had, it just looks like a game too far, just for that first 20, 30 minutes?
So if I start feeling sorry for us, then we have a problem. No, I didn't. I don't think that we should use that as an explanation. We caused ourselves the problems with qualifying for all the finals and these kind of things. It's positive, but it's of course hard. So if we then, and of course, there's always human beings are like this. We have this. This habit to feel sorry for ourselves, but no, it was not the case. The case was that we were not really in the game, and they just went for us. So we knew before the game we have to play, and that's obviously not easy, but you have to get in control a little bit of the game, and that's what we, from the moment on when we did that, it was fine. The problem was just that we conceded that first goal. That's obviously not in the plans, but with 1-1 it was fine, and then step by step we could control it.
Yeah, that control you were after, did Jordan Henderson give you that?
Yeah, of course, that's massive problems. Yeah. Fab can do that as well, but I think in the second situation he felt then something which is a big blow for us.
How bad do you think that is?
I don't know. Hopefully not that bad, but I don't know. Yes, of course, Hendo in good shape and played a really good game then, and that's absolutely helpful. But you have to make the decisions before the game. Nobody had any problems, and we have to play somebody. Yeah? So yeah, it's not good, but that happens. No, yeah, we controlled. But no, most importantly, of course, then all of a sudden Naby and Curtis were really in the game. Then when they turned in moments where they had no pressure, then we were between the lines. From there we could go, and all these things. That's the really important stuff. And I'm really happy because I know. This tonight was incredibly difficult.
It's obviously not the time now for talking about futures and contracts and stuff like that, but has Sadio Mane ever been more important to Liverpool than he is now?
Oh, he's a machine. I told him after the game. So, yeah, massive player. Physicality is brutal. I like this mix of technique, desire, and then physicality now in the moment when everybody obviously has a few yards in the legs. Like you can see it with him, to be honest. Top goal. Fantastic world-class player.
So cup final to come for you. Do you also think maybe still there might be just one more twist in this title race? I know it's out of your control.
I don't know. Obviously, we cannot do more. We cannot do more than winning. And I think I'm pretty sure that a lot of people again thought this could be not a banana skin in the sense of banana skin, but could be a struggle for us. And how the boys sorted that is absolutely outstanding. And so now we have a day longer. It's Tuesday, and then Saturday we play the final. Yes, it will be tough, of course, but yeah, we will be ready until Saturday.
Well done.
Thank you very much.
It's crucial, wasn't it, from Sadio Mane in that second half? Was calmness, patience important there for your former club?
It was. Not easy.
No.
You know, not easy when you've got to win and the pressure's on. You're drawing at half time. Jurgen Klopp resisted, bringing on Mo Salah for a long time as well. 70th minute. I know they scored just before that, but I thought he was going to do it soon after the half-time interval. But no, I think there was a lot of nervousness in amongst Liverpool fans all around the world, but a relief to get that one out of the way and put the pressure back on Manchester City.
You don't think, Mo, when Thiago come on, for me, when I'm looking at it as a neutral, as soon as he come on, he gives them control. He gives them control of that ball. All of a sudden, they can pick their runs. You get Trent Alexander running forward because they keep better possession. I think he's so key to him. I think in his first season, it was about settling in. Perhaps he slowed the game down too much. Now he's so crucial for them to manage football matches. I think when he come on, he give them that. For me, watching it, I knew it was a nervy situation. I've been there myself. When you need to, you've got 45 minutes to try and win the football match. You have to win. He just give them that air. For me, give them that air of just confidence of knowing they're going to get over the line. They will get the job done. Just be patient with it. Give the ball up front to the players who can really create, and that's exactly what he did. Luis Diaz's cross was exquisite. How would you love to finish that one? I mean, what a cross this is. When he makes the run, he gets in. Mings gets further away because he's too scared to get close to him. And then when he just picks his head up and he drills it across the box. Look, Thiago there, he gets in and Jota turns it around the corner. He watch Mings, just gets knowing they're going to get over the line. They will get the job done. Just be patient with it. Give the ball up front to the players who can really create, and that's exactly what he did. Luis Diaz's cross was exquisite. How would you love to finish that one? I mean, what a cross this is. When he makes the run, he gets in. Mings gets further away because he's too scared to get close to him. And then when he just picks his head up and he drills it across the box. Look, Thiago there, he gets in and Jota turns it around the corner. He watch Mings, just gets further away because he's scared he's going to get beat 1v1. Just pings that in. I mean, it makes your job easy, Michael, as a striker.
It does, and you mentioned Thiago about when he's on the ball, but look at his pressing as well, Tim, for this. He wins the ball back, allows these front men to go and play, and as you say, Mings playing everyone on side to start with. Sadio Mane is making a run to that near post. He realises that Diaz isn't going to cross it so soon, checks his run, stays on side, and then it's all about the pace on the ball. He doesn't even have to use his neck muscles here, it's just guiding it in. When the ball comes in with that pace, you have to do nothing but just concentrate on where you're going to guide it. It's a brilliant goal, brilliant ball. Diaz does so much for Mane there, and as I say, all he's got to do is just cushion the header and guide it away from the goalkeeper. He did it perfectly.
So what does Sadio do there? Because he's running away. Does he have a quick look where the goal is? Geography is it? We know it don't move.
Yeah.
So what does he know? Does the preparation before the cross comes in?
Definitely. And when you've made the run at the near post and now you're staying on side and running backwards, you're actually losing pace on the ball now. You can't meet the ball, so you're really desperate for the ball to come in with pace. Otherwise, you're struggling. You're on the back foot and you can't generate any power.
So now, Michael.
Now he's look at him. He's running backwards. So then it kills your speed on the ball. So it's imperative that Diaz's ball absolutely fizzes at you like this, and then you can just guide it, just flick header into the far corner. I mean, everything about it is just perfect. It's such a good goal, that is. It might look like a standard goal, to many people, but that was absolutely brilliant.
And obviously with Mo Salah's goals and awards and contract situation, sometimes he's behind that in terms of limelight. That's 22 goals again this season. How important is he to Liverpool, Sadio Mane?
I think it's a great point, Steve, because he's always just slightly in the shadow, isn't he, of Mo Salah. His contract expires at the same time, yet everybody talks about Mo Salah and not Sadio Mane. Mo Salah's always going for the golden boot, and a lot of the time he's 2, 3, 4 goals just behind him, but contributing virtually as much as Mo Salah, but just staying in the shadows slightly. So I think it's only right that we praise Sadio Mane. What a brilliant player he's been since he's been at Liverpool. You can always rely on him. He never gets injured. He's tough as anything. Reliable source of goals. Scores big goals as well. Not many as big as that one. They needed that one to stay in the title hunt.
And tonight, of course, they had to come from behind after that astonishing start in the first half, Tim.
It shows character. They never panic, Steve. I think Ming plays the ball forward, clearly offside, but they don't get it. and they failed to defend it. I think you have to give credit here. That ball gets played forward. He's clearly offside there, Ollie Watkins, and he takes it forward. He cuts inside, and Alisson makes the save. You look at Matip and Van Dijk. They're appealing for the offside. As soon as that goalkeeper Alisson makes a save, they should stop the game. They don't. They keep it alive. They ring the box very well. They can't get it clear. And they work it very, very well. And it's an ex-Man City player there coming in at the back post, thinks he's done his old boss a favour. Douglas Luiz gives them the lead. But if you look at Tsimikas there, he just pushes Watkins into the back of Matip and he collapses. It's impossible for him to keep his feet. Look, just runs into the back of his legs. He could have headed that away. But the aggression of Douglas Luiz was fantastic and he finished it off perfectly.
Terrific response from Liverpool there, Michael.
It was, and it was an immediate response. Mings has got to clear it. It's not that hard. Tim highlighted the central half position as being the weak link of Aston Villa before the game, and I mean he could kick it literally anywhere forward, but don't stand on the ball. It's the worst thing you can do. After that, it was scruffy. Virgil van Dijk gets it back into a dangerous area, and his defensive partner Matip just gets a toe in to equalise. It was a great response by Liverpool, but Aston Villa will be kicking themselves that they let them back so early.
And that was 1-1, and then, of course, Sadio Mane did his business. Let's go live to Villa Park. The Liverpool captain, Jordan Henderson, waiting to speak to us. Thanks for joining us, Jordan. Well done. What's the overriding emotion after coming from behind to win that one?
Yeah, I think, it was a brilliant win in the end. You know, we knew it was going to be a tough game, intense game. A good side, Villa, and some good players. So we knew it was going to be difficult at times, but I thought the lads done incredibly well to keep going, digging in, finding a way to win, and showed great mentality. Especially early on when we go a goal down, the reaction to get one back so quick was an important moment in the game, and then we grew from that really, and overall I think we deserved the win in the end.
And was second half calmness, believing in yourselves, experience to go and get that second goal?
Yeah, keep believing, staying positive, trying to create things, but also being aware of the counter attack and protecting well, and overall, like I say, we kept going, we kept pushing, and thankfully we scored a fantastic goal.
Jordan, great win, but it came at a little bit of a cost, of course, with Fabinho pulling up with looks like a hamstring injury. How important now is this fit squad that you've got, so many different options there in midfield? Maybe a change of role for you as well, coming into a number 6 position.
Yeah, that's probably the biggest disappointment so far of the night, really, is Fab. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it's not too bad. But we know he's a fantastic player and a big player for us, so fingers crossed he's okay. But yes, we've got to use the whole squad, especially over this period. The amount of games we've had has been really intense, and I think the lads that came in tonight done a fantastic job. And we've got to recover well because we've got another big game at the weekend.
Jordan, you're fighting on all fronts at the moment, mate. You're probably 3 trophies away for being the all-time greatest captain in the history of the club. How do you feel about that?
To be honest, not something I think about. You know, it's not about me at all. It's about this team, this football club. And everything that's in our mind is just to win the next game. That's the focus. The mentality, I think, has been outstanding for a long period of time. And yeah, we've just got a big few weeks there. We need to knuckle down, give absolutely everything, which I know the lads will do, and perform at the level we're capable of. And if we do that, then we've got good chances of winning games, and then we'll see where we are come the end of the season.
And just finally, in terms of the Premier League, you knew you had to win. You've done that. That's all you can do now, is focus on winning those remaining games.
Yeah, again, the focus is on what we can do. Tonight was a big game for us, big 3 points. Now we'll recover, get prepared for another big game in the final. That's all our focus is on right now.